Jai Swaminarayan. Dear students, one of the topmost university of this world, Oxford University, made a research on students. They interviewed and counseled n number of students, and as a conclusion, they found 7 common problems of students. The most asked questions of the students. Do you want to know what they are? They are like how to develop motivation for studies, how to overcome the distractions, how to develop concentration, how to increase the memory power, the retention capacity, how to manage time, how to develop interest in studies, and how to get right counseling at the right time. These are the 7 common problems, common questions asked by the students. My dear students, as a student, you also may be facing such kind of problems. You also might be having such all questions in your life. Sometimes you might be failing to concentrate on studies. Sometimes worldly distraction will be disturbing you. So as a student, do you want to overcome these 7 problems? Do you want to be a brilliant student, an extraordinary student in your life? If your answer is yes, then this video will absolutely help you. Watch this video till the end and share this video to all your friends, classmates, so that they also can be benefited with this video. Well, now what is the solution of these 7 problems? So our scriptures gives the solution with a single shlok, which is especially for the students. Kak cheshta bakadhyanam shwana nidra tathevacha alpaharam brahmacharyam vidyarthi pancha lakshanam. These are the 5 qualities, 5 virtues of a vidyarthi. Who is called vidyarthi? Vidya means knowledge, skills. Arthi means who desires it, who seeks it. Who desires and seeks the knowledge and skill is called a vidyarthi, a learner, a student. If you follow these 5 virtues of students in your life, you will become ideal to ideal student, ordinary to extraordinary student, average to brilliant student, and slow learner to fast learner. If you want to be so, then this shlok could be the biggest gift to you. Dear students, isn't it surprising that in classroom there is the same teacher, same content, same chapter, same textbook, same teaching methods, even though few students are fast learners, clever students, brilliant students, while few are average and few are slow learners. Why? What makes the difference? These 5 qualities. The presence of these 5 qualities and absence of these 5 qualities makes the difference in the student's life. So what is so special in these 5 qualities of students? What is so special in this shlok? So let's explore it now. Dear students, in this shlok, 5 qualities are mentioned which is about students with the example of bird and animal. The first quality for student is kak cheshta. Kak means crow. Cheshta means effort. Kak cheshta means effort like a crow. Dear students, there is a famous story of a thirsty crow. Once upon a time, thirsty crow was flying here and there in the search of water. He flew over houses, fields, trees, but he couldn't find any water. After a long time, he came across a farm. There he found one water pitcher, water pot. Quickly he came and sat on the brim of water pitcher. He looked inside the pitcher. He saw a little water downside. He put his beak inside the pitcher, but he couldn't reach the water because water level was too low. Now the crow was disappointed because he was so thirsty. He could have given up and flown to another farm for the search of water, but he didn't. Instead he thought that what can I do to bring this water level up? He looked around and he saw so many pebbles, stones on the farm, and he got an idea. He took one by one pebbles from the farm and started putting inside the pitcher. And as he added more and more stone inside the pitcher, automatically the water level came up to the brim of pitcher. Now this crow sat on the brim of pitcher, easily and happily drank the water, satisfied his thirst, and flew back home happily. Dear students, what is the learning from this story of thirsty crow? What is the kak cheshta here? We have to understand as a student. So here there are 2 major learnings. First one is think about possibilities over difficulties. Don't stuck at difficulties. And second learning is make persistent effort until goal is achieved. Never give up until goal is achieved. Now first learning is think about the possibilities over difficulties. In this story, the crow saw that water is so deep inside the pitcher. He didn't stuck there. He thought about possibility, that what can I do to bring this water level up? And he did so. He got an idea. He found one possibility and he got his water. Similarly, a student should be a possibility thinker, not a difficulty thinker. And to find out the possibility, you have to chant one mantra. That is, what can I do? When you face difficulty to understand the sums of maths and theory of physics and chemistry, you have to chant this mantra. What can I do to understand it? What can I do to understand it? When you face difficulty to learn any skills in sports, music, arts and craft, painting, etc., there also you have to chant this mantra. What can I do? What can I do to learn it? Whenever you face difficulties, you have to chant this mantra to find out the possibilities. And actually in this world, everything is easy when you master it. Listen me carefully. In this world, everything is easy when you master it. And everything seems difficult while learning it. When you were learning first time bicycle, how was your experience? Was it easy or difficult? Of course it was difficult. Why? Because you were learning. But when you learnt it, when you master it, you can ride it easily without any conscious effort. Why? Because you mastered it. So in this world, nothing is like easy or difficult. It's just a matter of process from learning to mastering it. Now the second learning is make a persistent effort until you achieve your goal. In this story, the crow made a persistent effort collecting pebbles and putting inside the pitcher until that water level came up. In the same way, a student also must make a persistent effort, continuous effort to gain the knowledge. But before that, we need to understand one more important thing, that what was the motivation behind the effort of crow? What was his motivation? His motivation was his thirst. He made an effort because he was thirsty. Similarly, who can make the persistent effort? One who is thirsty. Today my question to you is that are you thirsty of knowledge? Are you thirsty to achieve your goal and your dreams? If you are thirsty, then nothing can stop you from learning and growing in your life. You will just become unstoppable. And if you want to become unstoppable and extraordinary students, then you must develop a thirst for knowledge and learning. Because a thirsty students only can make the persistent effort. Now question is how to check out whether we are making persistent effort or not. So dear students, these are the 8 indicators which will help you to understand whether you are making persistent effort or not. How persistent you are. Go through these 8 indicators and check yourself. You can take the snapshot and you can pause the video, and for a while you can test your persistent effort as a student. So my dear students, first quality of a student is Kak Chesta, effort like a crow, but not only effort, persistent effort. Make a persistent effort like a crow until you achieve your goal. But anyways, the session doesn't end here. Let me tell you one of the most inspiring and powerful legend from the Upanishads. There was a boy namely Panini. He was the son of Ajrushi and Dakshi Devi. In childhood, Panini was so dull in studies. Once upon a time, one astrologer came to his house. His father, Ajrushi, asked astrologer to predict the future of Panini. Then astrologer saw the right palm of Panini and he said that he had no line of knowledge, so he won't be knowledgeable in this life. By hearing these words, his parents got frustrated. But by hearing these words, Panini got curious. He asked the astrologer that where should be the line of knowledge on my palm? Astrologer simply showed that this is the place where should be the line of knowledge. Immediately Panini went to the kitchen. He brought one knife and immediately he drew the line of knowledge on his palm with the sharp edge of knife. His hand began to completely bleed like anything. Afterwards, Panini showed this bleeding line of knowledge to the astrologer and said, "Could this be a line of knowledge in my life? I will do hard work and I will become a scholar." Afterwards, we know that Panini did the hard work to gain the knowledge. And finally, with the persistent effort and constant practice, Panini became a brilliant scholar. He became the first and greatest Sanskrit grammarian ever. He composed Ashtadhyayi, which is the base of Sanskrit grammar, which is the base of Sanskrit language. Dear students, the most powerful lesson from this legend is that you only are the architect of your destiny, nobody else. You only are the responsible for your future, nobody else. Because God has given you a freedom to choose your actions. And can you imagine the thought process of Panini? The level of commitment and confidence during such frustrating prediction? He didn't bend down before such frustrating prediction. Suppose if people would say to you that you can't do this, you can't achieve this, you can't learn this, you are dull student, your future is zero, and many such frustrating dialogues, what would be your thought process? Would you get motivated or get demotivated? Here in this legend, Panini got motivated. Dear students, in this world, people may demotivate you, people may criticize you, but you never mind their words because they don't know your potential. Just ignore them. Our elder Swamiji says that you are born to be great. Don't underestimate yourself. And I hope those who are watching this video now, none of you are dull in studies like Panini. If such a dull student can become a brilliant scholar, then why can't you? If he can do, then you can too. If Panini can do, then you can too. It's just a matter of persistent effort, persistent hard work. That's it. However slow learners you are, don't worry at all. With the persistent effort and constant practice, you too can become a fast learner. That is why it is said that Karat karat abhyas ke jadmati hot sujan. Dull can become brilliant with constant practice. Also, Bhagwan Swaminarayan said in Vachanamrutam that with persistent effort and constant practice, nothing is impossible in this human life. And there is a powerful quote from the Bruce Lee that I fear not a man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear a man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. My dear students, now onwards, whatever you learn, practice it. Practice it constantly. Whatever you study, revise it. You can learn and master anything by constant practice and persistent effort. And the force behind the constant practice and persistent effort is your thirst for the knowledge and learning. If you want to become a brilliant student, extraordinary students, fast learner, then develop the thirst within for the knowledge and learning. Make the persistent effort and be an ideal student in your life. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.